There's been, rumor Hector Gomez said that the Mets could be close to working on an extension with Francisco Alvarez. SNY's Andy Martino said that wasn't the case. He said, "Why?" He did say, hey, it makes sense for the Mets to look to extend Francisco Alvarez, in the future, but they're not close right now. Rumors aside, Joe, because we don't have any actual concrete news at the moment. I still think this is an interesting topic. Some Mets fans might fully just be like, what? Francisco Alvarez was a rookie last year. Why would you need to extend him? The real, basic element of it is you could buy out the arbitration years. It's not only a good relations effort for a player you believe in, but it also could save you some money down the road. Maybe you do get the extension to go into a free agency year or two, or maybe you do save some money if the player ends up being exactly what you expect, where he'd outperform the arbitration, projection anyway. Joe, do you think this is something that the Braves are notorious for doing? A lot of organizations have really caught on to this, but we have not seen the Mets be able to capitalize on this. And Alvarez seems like, to be fair, they haven't had a lot of young players where this opportunity always made a ton of sense. But Alvarez seems like the type of player that it's almost a no-brainer.
This is the one to do it with. I am not, I understand what the Braves do, but they operate within a different prism than the Mets are operating. The Braves do that because they wouldn't be able to keep all of these guys long term. Like they certainly can spend money, but they're not keeping all these guys at market value. The Mets, on the other hand, can pay market value if a player warrants it. But I think to your point, Connor, it's a good relationship thing, and it from Alvarez's side, if they were to work something out, it's protection for him. It's guaranteed money because anything could happen. He could get injured. He could not live up to the expectations that UI and everyone seemingly has for him. So it's just some financial protection on his side. And then on the Mets side, if you believe in Francisco Alvarez, then you're probably looking at it as we're getting a steal on a catcher throughout, into his late 20s or however the length of the deal would look. And Alvarez, what he's shown to me is the off the field and the on field kind of lineup. So he looks like a good investment. The work that he puts in as a catcher that nobody sees is so underappreciated. We kind of overlooked the fact that Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer started requesting to throw to Alvarez. A few months before that, we were talking about, is Alvarez even a catcher at the big league level? And he's proven through hard work that he is a major league catcher, if not a plus defensive catcher at the major league level. So don't know if something's going to come of this, but if there is a player that the Mets are going to give a long-term contract to, other than Pete Alonso, because I know Mets fans want that, Francisco Alvarez stands out to me as just a obvious candidate, and I think it would work for both sides.